So next we see the programming of timers. As I given the previous example of coil programming, just you need to add the device inside first, then click the device. Then this one is called as a timer relay, right? So to enable the timer relay, we need to give one input. So we are giving in the input. When the input is given, and you can use the timer here. So in the timer you can see you can have this PLC totally 8 timers were there. Then here we have a parameters. In that parameters we have different timers, right? Like on delay, random time, off delay, random time, single pulse, flashing. These are the different timers available in this type of controller. And here we have on delay. Then this one is a timing range. We have a 10 millisecond resolution, then 1 second resolution, then 1 minute resolution. So we take this 10 millisecond resolution. In that if I give 5000, then 5000 multiplied by 10 millisecond, so I'll be getting 50 seconds, right? 5000 multiplied by 10 milliseconds, will be getting 50 seconds. So I give 5. So once time is set here, then we can use the timer contact. So either you can type T1 or just we'll use this timer contact here. So automatically this will be sent here. So this contact can be made as either closed contact or open contact using this. Then after some 5 seconds of 50 seconds of delay, 5 seconds of delay, I want to switch on Q1. So once this one is given, we can simulate and see. So the input function, because this on delay timer need a continuous supply, we can select this switch. Okay, so then we can switch on the simulation and we give the input. So I think this is a push button. We need to select this switch only, because this one is a push button, this one is a switch. Okay, then we given the input. So here you can see the timer is running. So after 5 seconds this one goes on. Okay, so this one is millisecond, this one is second. Here you can see I given 5 seconds, milliseconds it is 0. So a millisecond multiplied by 10, we getting this. It's a 10 millisecond timer. Okay, again we can switch on and see. So when the switch is off, immediately everything will reset to 0, right? Output everything will reset to 0, and switch is on. Now we see timer is running. So set point is 5 seconds. When this 5 seconds reaches, the output will be on. Okay, so here we can change the timer also. For example, this one is a parameter, it is on delay timer. See, for example, here if I give some 100, it will multiplied 100 with the 10, so 1000 milliseconds. So it will take 1 millisecond, 1 second. So we'll be getting a so instead of on delay timer, we can change off delay timer. Okay, now we will simulate and see. Switch on. So here this once switch off, then only this timer starts. So when I switch on, here off delay timer, immediately contact will close and output will on. When I switch off, right, when I switch off this, so now timer starts. right? Timer starts, then it will reset the output. Switch on, output will on. When I switch off, timer will start, and after 5 seconds it will reset the already on output. It will be reset to 0. So this one is off delay timer. Same way we have other timers also. So we go to project, circuit diagram. So instead of on delay, off delay, we can give single pulse. In case of single pulse, so when you are giving the input, just it will give the pulse of duration given here. For example, I given here some 10 seconds. Okay, so this milliseconds I will make 0. So when I give 10 seconds here, 10 seconds it will give the pulse. After that, it will output goes to 0. Simulation. See here, it is not mandatory that we need to give the continuous pulse here, signal here. Just even using a push button, just it is enough to give one signal. It will always give a pulse of 10 seconds, then reset to 0. So we'll simulate, and you can click here timer. So just I given some this one pulse. See, even the pulse is removed. So it will wait for 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, this output goes off. Just it will give the pulse of 10 seconds. We will be getting the output a pulse of 10 seconds. So example, sensor senses something, and I want to switch on some fan or some of the device only for 10 seconds, then need to go off. So in that case, we can use this, right? Just it will pick the sensing output, then it will enable the timer for some 10 seconds. So the timer connected with the output also will be enabled only for 10 seconds, then goes off. Then another one interesting timer is there, that is called as a flashing timer. So here we have parameters. Here this one is a flashing timer. A flashing timer also you can set for 10 seconds. Right, we have different minute second we can set, or minutes we can set. This is only for seconds. Here I set for 10 seconds. Then we go simulation. Then we start simulation. Then I switch on this. Okay, I think I already changed this one as into flash. Okay, now it is simulation mode. I just check whether I change this one. Okay, already changed the flash. Simulation, run. So flashing we need to continuously give the signal. So I change the switch here. So I give the flashing. Now here you can see it will on for 10 seconds, then it will off for 10 seconds. So for seeing this continuously, it is on. Now next 10 seconds it will off. Right, to make this simpler, just I reduce the timing value. Just I will keep this as some 3 seconds, so that you can see this easily. Simulation, run. So I give the input. So now you can see it will on for 3 seconds, then off for 3 seconds. On. Now it just output is flashing. So some alarm need to be flashing 1 second on, 1 second off. Whenever abnormal things comes in the sensor, you can use the timer like this. Okay, this all different timers. Apart from this, we have on delay and off delay random timer also. This on delay, off delay random timer, whatever time value we give here, always it will take some random time in between the set range, and it will start work. This off delay and on delay random timer. So that's all about timer.